I lost how much? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Weight Loss Wednesday starring your girl, Laura 2.0. So yeah, in today's video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about what my first week on Weight Watchers was like, sort of highs and lows, tips, that kind of stuff, overall thoughts. And then I also have a weigh-in to show you, which I did this morning, and I'll insert that in just a little bit. So let's get started. So my first week of Weight Watchers, let's be honest. The first couple of days were kind of difficult. I'll be just like real, okay? In fact, the first couple of days I was just like, this is not sustainable. I'm not gonna be able to do this long term. There's no way. And part of it was because, first of all, up to this point, let's be really honest, in the last like month or so, I've been going like balls to the wall. Like whatever I wanted to eat, whenever I wanted to eat, whatever I wanted to drink. I was easily drinking over a 2 liter of regular Pepsi a day. I mean, scary stuff, guys. So to make such a drastic change was a little shocking, like jumping in a pool of ice cold water. It was like, whoa. And before, when I've lost a lot of weight, I did it through calorie counting. So with calorie counting, you can still pretty much have whatever you want. You just eat less of it. And so Weight Watchers is sort of similar, but you have so many more like high points for things that are like high in fat, carbs, and sugar, which is not really something when you calorie count that you care that much about. So I felt like it was a lot more restrictive than I was used to when I've tried to lose weight before. And so that's why I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work for me. This might have been too extreme. Maybe I should have done calorie counting first. But I'll be honest, after about 2 days, it got easier. It really did. My body learned to eat less food. It stopped craving stuff so much. And I don't know, it just got a lot easier for me. So by like day 3 or 4, I was like, I got this, ain't no thing. Because I don't know, I was just used to it. And you have like those weekly reserve points, which in my last video I didn't know what they were. And a lot of you kindly informed me what they were, which was a lifesaver. So there was a few days where I dipped into those so that I didn't feel like super deprived, and I was still able to like stay on track, and it just made me feel like I wasn't super deprived. I even went out to dinner one night with my in-laws and my husband's friends. We went to Cheesecake Factory, which was like a true test. But I got one of their Skinnylicious meals, and I was able to get the points for that online, and so it wasn't too bad. I took a couple of bites of a cheesecake. I accounted for it in points, and I had like 1 slice of like the bread that they give you. And so, I mean, I think I did have to dip into my weeklies a little bit, but I think by like 6 points. And then the next 2 days, I rolled over 6 points, 3 points each day. So there were some days that I was even under. So I'll say that it was shockingly a lot easier for me. I know it's gonna get harder because I still get a lot of points because I'm really fat, guys. So it's gonna be a minute before it starts to get really difficult, but I think that's kind of good. It's like sort of, it's like slowly getting me, you know, eating less. And I just found myself that if I want to have like a frozen pizza, which I've found some frozen pizzas that'll work point-wise. California Pizza Kitchen, for example, has some thin crust ones. So if I have that, then like earlier in the day, I do something that's a lot lighter, like a salad or grilled chicken. We've been eating a lot of grilled chicken, a lot of eggs, that kind of stuff. But really, honestly, to be quite honest, I'm just eating less. I'm just eating less often. I'm not like snacking, and I'm just eating less at meals, and I'm feeling okay. On the day, one of the days I dipped in a lot for my weeklies, sort of a cheat day, but not really cheating because I still stayed within my points. I'll admit that like that was kind of like, I made like a homemade pizza, and then I had like a little bit of pasta later on, which I have figured out how to have minimal pasta and still stay on points for the day. But this was a day where I had a lot of extra points, so I was like, girl, I'm gonna have a lot of pasta. And I had some pizza that I made at home, and I'll be honest, when I was eating stuff that was so carb heavy, I like could not feel full. It was so, I mean, I know this is like such an obvious thing to people, but this was like a revelation for me. Like I'd never noticed or felt that before, but I was so used to every day during the week feeling pretty much, I mean, I wasn't full, but I wasn't hungry anymore. But that day that I like went over on my weeklies and ate a bunch of carb stuff and very low protein, I was just hungry. So that was really a kind of like a learning moment for me. And I really think that that's gonna help me moving forward, sort of thinking about what I eat. So yeah, I mean, I really, after about 2 or 3 days, I'm just like in the zone, dude. I'm sailing, I'm good. And so I will say one other thing that has saved me. Now, for the longest time, I didn't drink Diet Pop because I don't like the sugar alternatives. I know that they're not great for you, the chemicals and all that stuff. So I use that as an excuse to just drink regular Pepsi. But then I was drinking that stuff like so much. And so it was really hard for me just to go cold turkey. I need the caffeine because I don't drink coffee. And I'm just used to drinking a lot of pop. So after the first day of not having any pop, I was like, this isn't gonna work. You know, and Diet Pop is 0 points. So, a shameless plug, I wish they would sponsor me, but they don't. Diet Pepsi, I will admit, has gotten me through my first week on Weight Watchers. Having this gave me a sweetness that I needed. It didn't make me feel like I was missing out on a lot of things that I was used to. And I don't know, made me feel like a human still. Just being silly. But yeah, I think that was really helpful. And they recently changed their formula, so they don't use aspartame anymore. They use sucralose, which is like the generic form of Splenda. So I don't know. It tasted delicious to me because I had been deprived of my Pepsi, so. And I've even had a couple of Diet Cokes here and there because pretty much everywhere in SoCal is only Coke. But I'll just say that the diet drinks really help me. So I'm still trying to incorporate more water, and that's like something I'm working on, but it's only week 1, baby. I gotta have something. So I'm still eating pizzas, pasta, and drinking pop. But I'm doing it in moderation. I'm doing it differently. It's like pasta, I'm only using angel hair because it's less, you know, points, and the pizza, thin crust, you know, that kind of stuff in my Diet Pepsi. So you're probably asking yourself, well, if you were doing all of that, you could not have lost that much weight. Well, why don't you find out? I'm gonna insert my video from this morning right here. Hey guys. Welcome back. This is going to be my first weight loss Wednesday where I weigh in. I just woke up. It's like raining like crazy outside, which is weird here in SoCal. But yeah, I'm about to go weigh myself. I'm not gonna like my scale talks, but I'm not gonna show myself because, you know, I'm in my jammies and I want to try to like not have a lot of clothes on when I weigh in, so I'll probably like show the wall or something, but you should be able to hear the weigh in. So all right, let's do it. $384.8 down. Boom! 13 pounds. I lost 13 freaking pounds in 1 week. Now I am gonna give, I'm excited, I'm happy, but there's a little disclaimer about that. As I told you guys in the first video, I was on my period when I started, so there's probably a little bit of bloat weight there, and it did completely cut out sugary pops. I'm sure that has made a difference. It's not gonna be 13 pounds every week. It's probably not gonna be even remotely close. My husband lost 5, so that's probably, you know, 2 to 5 range is where I will most likely fall. But look, 13 pounds first week, that was exactly what I needed to stay motivated to do this. Girl, my clothes were falling off today. Not even kidding you. And my girl Nikki, shout out to my girl Nikki, she even noticed when I got out of the car, she mentioned to my husband, Laura looks a little bit thinner. So I was like, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. So guys, just to sort of show you on my app what that did. So I'm down 13 pounds. So that adjusted my points too. So just to show you now, well, let me show you my receipts just so you know I ain't lying. I don't know why I would lie, but you know, just want to keep it real with everybody. So here's the pretty little picture. My progress chart. And you see my weights where I plugged them in. So there are my receipts on my weight loss. So now just to kind of look, so you get an idea about how the points work for me. So my points went down. I had 52 daily and 42 weekly. My daily points went down, my weekly stayed the same. So now I'm down to 50 points. So So there's my points and stuff. So I'm really excited, guys. I'm telling you, 13 pounds in a week is like, was not expecting that. Do I look skinnier? I don't know. It's probably not. It's probably so negligible in noticing, but I feel it. And feeling it matters so much more than outside validation. I feel lighter. I feel more in control. I feel good, man. I'm good. This is good. So hopefully you guys stick with me. If you haven't yet, subscribe so you can continue to watch this journey. This is just the beginning. 13 pounds, pff, just wait. By the end of January, it's gonna be some real numbers. You guys are gonna be really excited for me. And I hope that this energizes and excites you guys too. So if you guys are doing weight loss and you lost a lot in your first week or this last week, comment down below, let me know. I wanna hear. Let's celebrate each other. Let's encourage each other. And even if you didn't, even if you wavered, even if it wasn't your best week, you haven't given up yet. Because if you had, you wouldn't be watching my video now, would you? So stay inspired, stick with it. You can do it. You can. We all can. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for supporting me and taking this interesting journey with me. And yeah, I'll be back next week with the next weigh-in. So start taking your bets now. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, chill, hang out, do whatever it is you want to do. But I hope I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.